Welcome back to Pro Skill Tree, guys. We are excited about this video. I decided that I wanted to learn how to draw freehand, something that I could see in front of me. So right in there in the corner, you can see that there's my laptop, and on there I looked up a picture and I wanted to try to draw it just based on looking at it freehand. And so we're just going to go through this video a little bit and show you what I drew. And if you guys can guess what I'm drawing before I get to the end, just comment down below and make your guesses, because I'm actually pretty proud about how this picture turned out. And especially for my first time doing this, I didn't think of myself an artistic person, and I definitely couldn't do this without the picture in front of me. But I definitely thought that this was a fun little thing. So comment down below if you know what I'm drawing. And about halfway through the video, I'll throw it up because you'll be able to see exactly what I am drawing anyway. But right here, you can see that I'm starting to draw a hand, and this hand I could not get correct. I struggled so hard. And this project probably took me 3 days to complete. I'd spend about an hour after work each day, and it took me so long to figure out this hand. I would work on it and then I'd come back to it and then I'd work on it again. Even at the end, the hand didn't turn out to be super great, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with what I came out with. This is end of day 1, so I jumped right back into it the next day. And I found this so calming and soothing. It was something that I didn't think would just be able to take my time away. I think the second day I spent so long on it, my wife finally texted and said, "Hey, when are you coming home?" I was like, oh crap, it's pretty late, I should probably head home. And I just lost myself in this artwork, just trying to recreate this image from the laptop right onto the piece of paper below me. So some things that I think I'd do next time in a video like this is to have the camera on the other side. Because I'm right-handed, I think my hand would get in the way of the image sometimes. And so that was definitely something that I struggled with. I would think, oh crap, the camera needs to see this. But that was something that I would change for sure. So as you guys can see now, you're starting to understand what this is. If you're fans of this cartoon, comment down below as well. I'd love to know all of my fans out there for Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you guys are fans of this cartoon, I'd love to get a little shout out, and I'll comment down below a little bit for you. Right here, this is almost the end of me tracing it out, or not. This is almost the end of me getting it so that it looks like the image, but without color. And so I was actually really happy with this, and it looks super good. I think I'd have to frame this probably. I think that's going to be definitely something that I do. If you guys want me to draw another character, let me know. Drop a comment down below. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe. We're just learning skills out here that are advantageous and fun to learn. So there I go, right back to the hand. Oh man, the hand was a big issue that I needed to figure out. It was something that I really couldn't quite get the grasp of the dimension of it, how deep the fingers were, and it looked like things were good, and then I'd draw the rest of the photo and it was not right. And so I had to redraw, especially his ring finger, several times to try to make it look like an actual hand that wasn't just weird and strange. You can see me here bring out the color pencil. I started with a black and just went around the edges, making sure that those lines were defined and that they could be able to pop away from the paper itself. And so this wasn't super long of my time, but I realized that my pencil would start to get dull, and then I wouldn't be able to get those lines super fine. And so I actually left the room and went and got a piece of paper. I didn't have a sharpener because nobody uses pencils these days, and if they do, then it's a mechanical pencil. And so I had to go get a paper and actually trace it. Here you see me tracing, using up some of that to get a finer point on the black pencil so that I could finish out the tracing. And so once it was traced, I was like, wow, this really pops. It looks a lot better, and I can actually see the artwork come out a little bit. I was still hesitant to work on that hand because it was something that I was still trying to figure out if I wanted to change it all. But then I decided, you know what, it's fine, it's okay. The hand is something that I can work on in another video. And so maybe I'll have another video that is me drawing another character with another hand, and I'll work more on the hand. So finally, here we go. I'm putting in some more color. I, of course, had to start with the iconic blue arrow tattoo. That was the easiest color to do. You now see me doing the yellow, and I realized that in this Crayola box, I didn't have all the colors that I needed. And so I was trying to figure out how to do a shade darker. As you can see in this picture on the bottom, that it's got some shadow in there, and I couldn't figure out exactly how to do that. So I decided I would take this brown pencil and just lightly start shadowing it in. And it was super light. You could just barely see it. And then I said, okay, then I'll take yellow over the top. And I almost wish that I had done that the entire time, where I could just make it so it was a slightly darker yellow, and then go back and shadow it a little bit more. Because I think just the straight yellow wasn't the right color, and it was something that didn't look super good to me. Far away at the end image looks good, but I think I would have preferred to try to get some different colors in there. So maybe next time I'll get some different colors and try to actually match the colors even better. And of course I didn't have the skin tone Aang is, so I had to figure out that and use the brown a little bit, and it turned out to be a little darker than I wanted to try to match this image. But overall, I was pretty happy with it. It came out to be an excellent drawing that I really enjoyed my time spending doing, and it came out to look really good. And I think I'd have to frame this probably